Welcome to Borkham Garage. You might notice that there's no car in the shed for this episode of In the Shed. Well, that's because it's time to unleash the beast. That's right, it's time for the Torana to come out of hibernation. First of all, I've got to have a bit of a clean up, and I may need a jump box. It's had this charger on it for a few months, but somehow I don't think it's doing much. Alright, here we go, moment of truth. Last time I drove this car was June 2020 and it's now March 2022, so it's about 20 months. Only time I've seen her in that time is during chemo. I snuck down and had a quick look to cheer me up. So yeah, this might be a little bit emotional. If it is, then you will never know because I'll cut it out. Did you leave your ball there? You're racking up the continuance. Or is this an old ball? Is that one that's had there for a while? Yeah. Is that? It's alright. Okay. Alright, there we go. She's uncovered. I'll give you a bit better of a look once we get her outside. It's the middle of the night right now. Sort of not so easy to work during the day here. Certainly a green machine. I was told when I bought it that it's lime mint, but there was a bit of a gap in the paint here. I don't know how good you can see that on the camera, but I've sprayed that lime mint, so the rest of the car ain't. But it is a green. Originally it was a Indy Orange 1971 LC GTR. It still is a 1971 LC GTR, but now it's green. If you have a look here, you can see a bit of the orange. So they've just shot it over the top. They've done a good paint job. It's all the door frames and everything are all green. I don't know, do we start with the outside? We can only really get to this side. I'll have to show you the other side later. Now, the thing you might notice on this car that's different to most little Toranas is the flares. So these have been hacked off. You can see they're a little bit uneven. But you know, they look alright. Still got the original LC GTR center caps. All four of those. One of them's damaged, but they're all there. Aftermarket mirror because the other one was floppy. And obviously there's a bit of bog in the car around the place. Try not to look too hard for it, but I'm sure there's some around. This is the non-original GTR badge. It used to be orange, but at some point that's been off the car too, because I've got photos of it back in the day without them. And you can pretty much tell, like, the more you see the car, you'll see that somebody's gone through and they've made like a, I don't know if they made an LJ XU1 replica and took all the badges and everything off, but you know, you can see where the badges should have been. Like, for example, there's still no badge on the boot, but should be here. But if when I lift that up, I'll show you, you can see in there where it used to be. Let me find my keys and I'll open it up. I don't know if you can see on the back shelf just there, I've got some wicked speakers. They're not that good. They're the cheapest ones I could get. the guy at the pit said I had to fill the holes in the back of the parcel tray. So found the cheapest 6x9s. They just happen to be green on the inside, which is handy. So there you go. Right, I don't know how much light we're going to have in here. I might need to grab a light. Yeah, we've got no light. Let's see, we've got an interesting boat here. We've got a Bathurst tank, which was fitted to XU1s only. Over here, I don't know how good you can see that, but there's a hole there, and a hole there, and a hole there, and over this side, there's holes there as well. Guess what that's for? That's for a tow bar on a GTR. You serious? Here's what it is. There you go, there's the magical bracket that needs to be there. And the one that doesn't need to be there isn't there. So, other interesting thing, I don't know if you can see that, but that is an air connector for, I assume it was pump up shocks. They weren't on here when I got it. I've since put Monroe shocks on there, brand new ones. But probably go for some conies at some point when I'm rich. But yeah, here's another one up on the other side. And just here is the valve to actually pump the air in. I thought that was pretty cool. I never even thought of that before. Here's probably where they went through the shocks. So yeah, interesting. This car has been used as a track car. At some point before I had it was being used as a track car. And the guy that had it sort of decided, well, I either need to make it into a full-fledged race car or get something else. And so he decided to get something else and sold this. But yeah, obviously those I'll come in the other side, that's not very light there. So these wheels at the back here, you can't really tell, but they are widened, they've got a different offset, and there's a dog right there. Hi Red, how you going mate? Hello. You need some attention. Oh, you lost your ball under the car. That's a shame, isn't it? Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? You have to crawl under and get it going. Anyway, so yeah, these wheels have got a different offset to the normal Torana wheels. They've been widened to Steelies as well. And I put these on my 4-door, which you can't really see over there, but when I put these on the 4-door, it actually lower it back down. The guards actually sit on top of the wheel, just on the edge here. So, you know, they're no good on that car. So obviously, either the flares have been put on because the wide wheels have been put on, or the wide wheels have been put on to fill the flares, or a combination of both. And you're most likely going to do that if you're racing it. I don't know. That's just my guess. But here's what it is. It's got a few little dings around too that sort of suggest that maybe it's had a bit of a racing history. But you know, I don't care. It's my GTR, and always will be. Right, let's have a look at the interior. See if I can remember which key it is. Let me grab my light again. Glove box is open for some reason. Look at this. Look in here, we've got all the GTR goodies. I think those door trims are actually XU1, but they're LJ, and I bought them and put them on because the previous ones were freaking terrible. They were disgusting. Those ones actually aren't too bad. I thought they were a lot worse than that. This one doesn't really sit in properly. It's got a bit of a bend in it. It's got this white cap on it. And also, these freaking things won't go on properly. But anyway, it is what it is. I'll sort that out. That's one of my little jobs I've got to do. But yeah, GTR steering wheel, GTR dash, GTR seats. But actually, that's just an S. It's just an S back seat. Oh my god, what is that? That's not something I wanted to see. I wonder if there's anything still living in there. I hope not. shit. Alright. Got a center console. It's an aftermarket one. It's crap. But yeah, so as I was saying, GTR wheel, but it's LJ GTR wheel. It's an LJ column. I believe the dash is LJ. The under dash is LJ. The dash cover is LJ. Doesn't really sit on there. Seats are LJ, and let's have a look at them. I don't actually know if I can pull this back, but yeah, these covers are on here because that is completely ruined. And maybe I'm thinking, well, back ones may be ruined now. Some little prick's been in there eating my freaking chairs. Anywho, the interior's not too bad. New carpet, as I said, new door trims, new door handles. These, I think, are all new from memory. I can't remember. Where we're getting a new steering wheel. It's got a new knob on the gear stick. I really need to paint that up and make it pretty, but you know, we're getting there. The seat covers make it look a lot nicer. The seats are actually really destroyed, so I've got the ashtrays, these ashtrays. LCs didn't have ashtrays, and underneath there, somebody's actually hacked a big hole there to fit the ashtray in on both sides, and probably on the back one too, although the back ones might have had them. Can't remember, but either way, yeah, that's what's happened. Watch how good this door closes. You ready? There's the trick to doing it. There you go. I almost forgot the roof lining. Look at that. It has one, but it actually looks like it's got a bit mouldy at the back there over winter. And yeah, there's holes in it that I've tried to fix up, but yeah, it's not great. But the problem is to replace that, the front and back windows have to come out. If the front and back windows come out, then there may be rust around them, and if there's rust around them, that means a repaint, and that means off the road, can't drive it. So putting up with that headliner for now, and we'll deal with it later. Alright, here we go. The big question. I'm pretty sure something's been in here eating the car just a little bit. Let's hope there's nothing under the bonnet. Well, let's hope there's something under the bonnet. Let's hope there hasn't been any eating going on. Let's just watch for things running red. You chase, alright? Alright. So far so good. Don't see anything wrong under there, Fredo. There's the Mighty 6. We are hoping to get this started either tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow now. There's no fuel in there. I don't know how, like 20 months fuel sitting for 20 months, how bad is that going to be? I don't know. So we do have a brand new Holly. It is a 350 from memory. Does it say on there? Yeah, pretty sure it's a 350. Got that from Chris Mill's Performance a couple of years ago, so I'm pretty sure that'll be alright. There's not going to be any fuel in there, but I'm pretty confident that it'll pump up some fuel and off we go. It's got a new fuel pump in there that's about 6 years old, so I'm pretty confident we'll be alright. It's got new brakes. Oh, it's got petrol in the tank. I can hear it splashing about. It's got water in the squirty bottle too. I mean, you know, it's not concourse. It's just a good driver, and I love it. So anyone that doesn't like it can suck it. Nah, I bought it to enjoy it, and I have enjoyed it. And the day I got this thing regoed was one of the happiest days of my life. And yeah, I've hardly touched it since then. Pretty much got it on the road. That's it. I haven't done anything to it. Put seat covers on it. That's about it. New, no, not even new tyres. Oh yeah, this radiator kit. Still got water in it, or at least it's got coolant in it even. Wow, has it? No, that's water. So, no, it smells coolanty. Okay, that's good, Red. What I might do is chuck this battery on charge. I don't know how good it is. It's black. What does black mean? Nothing. Black circle. Yeah, I don't know. Does that mean add water to battery? Probably. So we'll do that. Get it on charge, I think. And then I'll come out in the morning. We'll get her started. Suck up all the mouse house in the back there. Oh yeah, this, I forgot to tell you, this little red motor here, 179. So originally the LC GTR came with a 161, an Opel 4-speed, and somebody way back when has upgraded this to a 179 out of a, I think it's out of a HD or HR Holden. And yep, with the Aussie 4-speed as well, M20. So yeah, it's a bit more power than the old 161, but again, it's not original. Nothing, very little on this car is original, but you know, I'm not worried. I didn't buy it to be a concourse vehicle or to win prizes or anything. I bought it to drive it and enjoy it, and I'm never going to remember where that is. Let's see how to open this. Okay, cool. Did not know that was there, Red. Yep, they need some water. Okay. Don't know if that'll help. This battery could be dead by morning, but yeah, we'll see. I'll fill them up. What else can I do? It's the worst case. I'm gonna go buy a new battery, which is on the cards anyway. Like I said, I think I bought this in about 2013. So you know, it's had a good run. Been a good little battery. What even is it? Century. Good Aussie made battery. Back then at least, I'm not sure about now. I think they're still Aussie. Just a quick tip for anyone that's interested. I always make sure I have my funnel for my demineralised water by attaching it with a bit of wire. It's always there. You don't accidentally use it for something rank. It's just used for water. That's it. Oop, making a bit of a mess. Yeah, that looks better. Oops. Might be a bit too full. Shh. There we go. Put the negative back on while I'm here. Not going to bother putting the bracket on because if it is dead, then I'll just have to take it off again. I should probably check the voltage on the battery, but whatever. I know it's going to be flat, so I'm just going to put it on charge and we'll try tomorrow. Just make sure everything's good here. smooth. It's got the freaking auto choke, which is annoying as hell, but whatevs. Dipstick, I know it's got oil in it, unless there's none on the floor, so that'll be fine. I will actually check it. Oh, Vegemite, it says full. So, yep, should be fine. Yep. Hasn't been changed for a while, but you know, it hasn't been driven that much either, so should be okay. That's it. Put on charge. Come back tomorrow. See how we go. Okay, we're back in the shed, and I guess there's 3 big questions. Number 1, did our battery charge? Number 2, how much damage have those mice done in there? Number 3, will it start? So let's get into it, see if we can answer the questions. First question, isn't looking good. That's got a red light on it, which usually means not good things. So let's check that out. Okay, so this has been on charge for about, I don't know, 18, 19 hours, something like that. Still showing red, not a good sign. So I've unplugged the charger. Just to check this, I'll just set it to 20, 20. I don't know what it is, I'm not an expert. But that usually tells me the voltage. Put that one on the red, that one on the negative, 12.56. Okay, well that looks like it's charging. The it's not dropping either, so that's a good sign. What does that say there? I can't even see it. The indicator, what's that? White with red in the middle, I guess. It's white, it's a recharge, so yeah, that's good. Maybe it's better than I thought. Give it a crack. If not, I've got a jump box, that'll do the job, maybe. But yeah, we'll get this off. Going to reposition the car a bit so that I can get in the passenger side to check out that mouse house. Yeah, I was telling you about the badge on the boot being missing and how you can actually still see where the holes are. If I get it right, you can see in there where it's been patched up, where the badge used to be. And so here we are, got the best light on I can get. I can't see much there. It does look like it's come out of the seat though. So I'm just hoping there's nothing still in there. So let's give it a vacuum. Hopefully there'll be enough light to be able to see what's going on. Nice little nest in there. So it's not ideal. Is it red? No, it's not. A week later, remember we had those 3 questions? Well, we've answered 2 of them. The mouse house wasn't that bad. It's gone, so is a lot of my underlay from the carpet under the seat and the insulation from under there. That's a good excuse to maybe replace that and put some newer stuff in there. So anyway, that is what it is. And also, look what's happened over here. See this green light? Green light means that the battery's charged and it's now being like, you know, massaged, made better, improved. So that little battery may do the trick after being like completely dead. Anyway, ideally we'll you know, chuck all the leads and stuff on. We'll spin it over a few times without the coil connected to get some oil pressure and get the oil flowing a bit and all that. And get some fuel flowing because the, I don't know if you can see the fuel filter there, it's completely empty. But yeah, we'll get that done. And then we'll hook up the coil and see what happens. I'm hoping it should roll into life. That would be my ideal scenario, but you know, you never know when things start this long. we'll see. Right, back in a tick. Okay, so we've disconnected the charger and I just chucked the positive lead on now. Of course, when you do this, you've got to do the smell check. You know, just sniff for whatever smoke's coming out of wherever. Shouldn't be any, but never know. No, nothing so far. I do know that my radio will have come on. So far, so good. You reckon, Fred? Yeah? What have you been doing? Got the shed open a little bit. So, see what happens. Come in here. Put this back. Make sure we're out of gear. Turn this off. There we go. Are you ready, Fredo? Here we go. The big moment. I doubt if we've got any fuel yet, but let's have a look. Oh, there's a little bit there. Okay, there we go. Starter's a bit shit, isn't it? Hey, starter's not super happy. Okay, so far so good. So, got some fuel in there. Do we have any in the carb yet? Oh yeah, carb squirting, Red. Okay, I reckon we're on, buddy. Let's attach the coil. Okay, so the thing that's going to kill us now is if there's any sort of problem with the sparkies. It does still have points ignition, so that could be an issue, but fingers crossed we'll be all good. You ready, Fredo? Hey? There we go, guys. Oops, trying to get out of the line of that fan. Love it. It's up and running. There we go. Something smells a bit smelly in there, but could be since last time I degreased it. I don't know. Don't see any smoke or anything. But oh yeah, there's probably going to be some leaves and shit down there. I can't see anything. Don't see any smoke. Carby looks fine. No fuel leaking. And it's a little bit messy, but you know, she hadn't started for 2 years. So that's probably to do with the, could be spark plug here points. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge later. I'm just glad she started. Don't like that smell, it's not very nice. But anyway, something on the exhaust. So next time we'll get her outside. We'll get the water changed in, we'll get an oil change. Hopefully take it for a drive, but I don't know. The way things are at the moment, that may not happen. Yeah, we've got her started and that's awesome. I'm super happy and looks like even our battery's going to be fine. So thanks for watching, guys. Red, do you approve? Yeah? Okay. Alright, so come back next time. More Holden Red motor stuff. See ya. What do you think, Red? Really? That's it? You're not going to do that thing again? That you've done like half a dozen times. You're not going to do it? No? Okay. Go on. Hey, don't lick the lens. There you go.